Hi, Sag. What's going on, guys? Let's see what's going on with you. First to second week of May. What is the situation for my Saggies, please? All right. The 10 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Wands. It's a lot of wands already. It's like you're struggling to deal with a certain situation here, but you're not giving up, but you are giving up. That's the kind of energy I'm getting, that vibe, where it's like you don't want to give up on a situation, but you do want to offload these burdens that you have going on for you. Some of you could be dealing with a air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It does not have to be, but somebody very cerebral, someone very smart, somebody very fair and honest, but doesn't exactly spew their emotions. Okay? So, with that said, let's continue. What's coming towards my Sagittarius, please? What's coming towards them? What's coming towards my Saggies, please? The High Priestess in reverse. It's like the first thing I heard, guys, is someone is neglecting the truth here. Someone is not using their intuition. It's right there in front of them, and they're just ignoring it. And then the Hermit in reverse. Ironically, here you are, putting yourself in some sort of self-imposed timeout. And you're not using your intuition. You're just giving yourself a timeout. Oh, Saggy, why am I looking at the Devil? You guys are putting yourself through your own personal hell, your own vicious, toxic cycle. The Devil doesn't do things to us. We do things to us. We tell ourselves we're not good enough. We can't deal with the situation. You can't handle something. You don't make enough of money. You don't look good. Whatever. All this crazy, stupid shit you tell yourself. It's also fear. It's also obsession. A lot of things are laced with the Devil. Codependency, etc. You get it. So you need to pull yourself out of this vicious, toxic cycle that you've put yourself into. Now, obviously, I'm going to clarify these. I'm going to see what's going on. But for now, this is what I see coming towards you. A self-imposed timeout, refusing to use your intuition or see the truth in front of you. You're sitting here emotionally guarded. But you're also at the same time wanting to give up on a certain situation and let go of these burdens that you have on your plate. What doesn't Sagittarius see coming at all? What's their surprise? Someone's finally coming towards you to tell you the truth about something. They're laying their cards on the table. Slowly but surely, they're coming towards you cautiously. Of course, this can be you. You're moving forward cautiously and slowly to put your cards on the table or to speak the truth to a specific type of matter. It is because some of you want a fresh new start in love, or you want a fresh new start in something you love to do for work or whatever it is that you want, whether it's your career or just something new in your life. Now, your advice. Let's see what's coming out for your advice. And you are slowly moving into that direction, by the way. It's like you want to say something to someone here, but you're, I don't want to say worried, you're burdened by it. You're like, oh my God, I got to talk about this situation, but I really want to offload this other burden I got going on in my life. But you are slowly and cautiously moving in that direction, and you will eventually open up. I don't know if you're strategizing. I don't see that card here, but I do see you laying low, taking some sort of time out. Man, you got a lot of aces. Sagittarius, you're all about new beginnings right now. Either this is a new proposal financially or a new prospect in something. What's a prospect? It is a relationship. It is a job. It is a project. It is whatever, to buy something. You know what this is. This is take it to the bank and cash it. Now, falling in your advice position, you have this opportunity given to you by God, by the universe, by somebody, by the grace of God. In your advice, it's saying hop to and skip to this new opportunity. Because this is the stuff that's faded to us. All the other stuff in our lives, that's free will. Those are your choices. Those are your decisions to make. The only thing that the universe does for us, and that's fated, is gives us these opportunities. It's what we make of them, what we do with them. Do we squash them? Do we kill them? Do we throw them aside? Do we let the devil get in our head and say, no, we're not good enough, or we can't do this? Wrong. Spirits like jump to this, especially in your advice position. For a lot of you, this has something to do with your financial independence. Others of you, this is about being single and not wanting to be anymore. So there's an opportunity here for you guys. Now let's see what the outcome is. Yeah, for some of you, it's marriage, it's commitment, it's going back to school, it's doing something traditional, it's becoming part of an organization. All right? 2 major arcanas, the Hierophant and the Chariot. You have some sort of ambition or some sort of plan. And you are so driven to do this thing, and it's to do it in its traditional manner. What's traditional? Courting somebody to get married. Sorry, earbud falling out. Okay. So, we have the Chariot. Hold on one second, please. With the Hierophant and the Chariot, you're going to remain focused to do something that's traditional, all right? And you're going to go into that direction. We're going to clarify and see some more what you're doing. But obviously, a lot of you are thinking about your future, okay, with this 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You want to go towards something new that you love to do. Funny enough, I see all the aces except for the Ace of Wands, which is passion, which is typically your language, because you're a fire sign. But this also makes me feel, with all these other aces, Sagittarius, what you're doing and where you're going, it's really real. It's something very real, okay? It's not just passion, because fire fizzles out. So here you are, and it's going into order. You're having a conversation. You're slowly moving to that direction. You're getting this new opportunity that's solid. You're going to remain focused, and you're going to do something here and work on your marriage, your commitment, or some sort of traditional thing, and you're looking into your future now with a fresh new start in love of something. You will be weighing your pros and cons. You might have to lose something in order to gain another, because you're not going to be able to maintain 2 balls in the air. Let's see what this and this is probably why, because you have the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands in reverse. What's the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Wands? You're struggling. You're not giving up, but you also want to get rid of some burdens off your back. And there it is. The Ace of Wands, the Tower, and the 8 of Wands. You're going to sit here, put your cards on the table, but it's going to cause some serious disruption, some massive fight, some massive argument. Some of you, this could even be talking about a breakup or the ending of something. But the communication's going back and forth between the 2 of you. All right, here's the collapse, the Tower. This is why this is happening, okay, because these are just clarifiers. Somebody said something. Like, what the fuck is happening here? What are we doing? Communication back and forth. Somebody here is emotionally guarded, like, oh my God. But then, you know what? This also caused these burdens or this responsibility that you had to be offloaded off your back. But you also feel like some situation was hopeless with a person. Interesting. Oh my God. These cards go on and on and on. All right, let's continue. What is the Hermit in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse? Page of Wands. You're curious about something. You're also, it's like something that you, like, it's like a road you want to go down and explore. Whether someone said something to you or something that piqued your interest or your curiosity, you're wanting to go down there. So you're kind of laying low. You're kind of being quiet about this situation. I think you're trying to figure it out. Something, because you just had an ending of something. Something died off, and now you're trying to transition into something else. But what's the Hierophant What's the High Priestess in reverse, please? Yeah, some of you could be dealing with another fire sign like yourselves. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands is here. Leo. Something that's making you happy. Someone here makes you happy. Someone comes towards you, says something to you, makes you curious, and you're like, let me see. Let me travel down this road. What is the Ace of Swords and Page of Pentacles? The challenge here is the arguing, the fighting, the roadblocks. Maybe that's in your head or with an actual person, but this is what's crossing you. This is talking about sacrificing something. This is talking about bittersweet moment. You win something, but you lose something. There's a lack of independence. You win in one area, but you lose in another. But you're still moving forward cautiously in regards to this path. What is this Ace of Pentacles, please? You have nothing but aces constantly coming up. Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Pentacles, a lot of you have a fresh new start in love. Period, the end, goodbye. Spirit's like, go there. That's the road you should go down. Whatever this new love thing is for you. This is going to heal you. You're also going to feel like you're coming in from out of the cold. No more feeling lonely. Or a lack of money. Seven of Swords in reverse. As something or someone gets found out anyway. All right, let's see what this Hierophant is and the Chariot, please. Clarify this. There's your final ace. Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning has morphed into something else. So something that had chemistry, something that had passion, or something that you were passionate about, or you had a passionate beginning with someone, it has morphed into something else. However, I would be remiss if I didn't say this. This might be literally the one thing that's lacking. Is this Ace of Wands, because of the position it's falling in. It's falling in a contrast position, meaning to me it's something that is challenging you. So out of all the aces, like I told you earlier, this was the one that was missing. Now it's falling out in the contrast position. It's telling me this is the thing that's challenging you. This might be literally the one thing that's missing or that you're lacking. But there you are, working your ass towards your goal. Whether it's a relationship, this person, this situation, whatever it is, that's what you're doing. In regards to love, what do you see here, Spirit? What do you see? Some of you could be leaving something behind and going towards something new. Absolutely no. It's all new. And the reason you need to be doing this is because you know deep down inside you deserve love. And this is why you're not using your intuition. You're not facing the truth to something. So you're just lying low trying to figure it out. Here it is. You deserve love. And somewhere innately, intuitively, you know this, Sagittarius. You need to come back to your old energy, which is playfulness. You guys are the king and queens of playfulness, of the whole entire zodiac. You are the ones that are the light and fluffy of the signs. And you haven't been your energy for quite a while, and you need to. All right, I'm going to give you one more card advice. And those of you that are inclined to stick with me, I have another card of motivation, if you so choose to hear it. It's a new deck, and you guys will be, well, anybody I'm doing today, well, you guys will be my first. Wisdom House tonight, what's the advice here for Sag, please? Any more? Aside from taking this new opportunity that's coming your way, because that's like being strongly advised. High Priestess of Earth, you need to settle. Not settle in regards to a situation. You need to find your stability, your grounding force, your center, and get your stability on. When you choose the symbol of the High Priestess of Earth, the Goddess of Night, I'm nudging you to take care of your health and your beautiful body. It is talking about your 3D world. What's going on now? The High Priestess of Earth symbolizes all things in the physical world. Your body, the body of Earth, your mind, your soul, and the things you are surrounding yourself with. Now is the time to eat well, get rest, and connect to the power of Earth by walking barefoot. Be mindful, knowing you are a child of flesh and bone who came alive through the blending of Earth magic and your spirit. If your question is about a situation with a friend or a love interest, know that the High Priestess of Earth is asking you to wait until you see tangible evidence of what you seek to understand about this relationship. Perhaps a first kiss or some shared activity will give you more insight into your question. Stay grounded, wait, and see. That is your advice. Now I'm going to get you a card of motivation if you guys are so inclined to stick with me. And that will be your reading. So, believing in your own magic, Saggies. What message do you have for my Sagittarius, please? One more. This book is from Amanda Lovelace. She's a very famous poet, and she's won many prizes, not to mention she's been on the New York bestseller list for quite a while. All right, so thank you. You have received gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. And castle, it's time for healing, not war. Interesting. Let's see what they're saying here for you guys. You don't need someone else to fix you. Someone is trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair. Unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're a vulnerable place and that they want to make you entirely dependent on them. So maybe the devil is someone. Tell them no, and no thank you. You know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks, your own pot. And castle, it's time for healing, not war. I mean, you obviously had a tower moment, so it's time for healing, not war. Don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war is exactly what you got. Now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had with this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. Holy shit, this is what we talked about. Never neglecting your intuition, and this is what you were doing. Guys, this was great advice. I will see you next Sunday. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me your comments down below. The more you do, the more I connect with you. Have a good one.